And welcome to Brisbane Redcliffe Tennis Centre for the World Pickleball Championship Brisbane event. Jan, what a weekend it's been. It's had rain, it's had sun. I'm now sunburnt. It's had everything, and we've managed to get across it, and we're finishing off with the singles today.
Yeah, it nearly looks like that this was a plan. Well, we had everything. We have hard balls, we have soft balls, we have resets, we have lobs, we have overheads. All these things the weather provided us with.
I know. It's been a fantastic weekend, and we're about to witness the best singles players that the weekend has produced. So we've got the men's semi-finals, which will start very soon. The players are just out on court warming up. We're going to be covering, there's going to be two semi-finals happening at the same time. We're going to be covering Tom Evans versus Rob Sterling, and also live on the back court. So you might be able to see it in the background there. We've got Zach Grabovich versus Matt Kuznetsov. So two absolutely amazing semi-finals. And they've had to battle through some really tough round robins today.
That's right. Obviously, we saw so far Tom and Robert and Zach. I saw first time today Mr. Kuznetsov. I think there were two brothers there.
Yeah.
And oh my word, they can play pickleball.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know too much about them. Would you tell me, like, where are they from? Obviously, they are tennis players. It looks like, right?
and they've been playing in the National Pickleball League. So, and yeah, they are tennis players with playing at a very high level. So, you know, there's that pattern of tennis players coming across to pickleball.
That's right.
And really taking it by storm. And I guess the prime example this afternoon is Matt Kuznetsov, but also Tom Evans.
Right.
So
And I think that they actually played in the round robin.
In
Did
the
they
round
play?
robins?
Yeah. I was peeking. Oh no, he played against his brother. Yeah, there was another Kuznetsov, and that was a great match. I was one time a little worried about Tom. He kept losing points after points. I was like, oh, what is the score? I was just peeking from afar. But that just shows like how good the level of singles players is here.
it's absolutely off the charts. And I guess one of the encouraging things that I noticed today was a player, you know, young teens, Lockie Donnelly, who was out on the courts. He's going to be an exciting prospect in years to come. So, with great young players coming through, but also these new tennis converts coming through, I think pickleball's in a safe place here in Australia. We're starting to make some real inroads into international pickleball.
And the truth is that Australia is a tennis country. So once tennis players will start flocking to pickleball, this country will just go through the roof.
Yeah. So back to this match. So the players just having their last words with the referee. He's laying down the law to the players. So
Well, we are playing against up to 21. This is semifinals. It's a 21-mile run.
21-mile run, win by one.
Win
so
by one.
if it gets to the pointy end, it does get really exciting, and I just love it.
Yeah, 21-mile run is quite far. I was running that
And
mileage today.
And here we go. So Rob is closest to camera. And a great start by Sterling.
And Sterling is, we talked about him yesterday, right? Also a good tennis player, former tennis player, or maybe still tennis player. But the transition of tennis players towards pickleball singles is so natural.
Absolutely natural. And I think we'll see both players' tennis skills coming to the fore in this match. Nice net play from
out.
Sterling.
We have 1-all.
So 1-all. So both players have fantastic ground strokes, and there's another example.
That was a very fast cross-court forehand, and lots of spin, landed inside of the court. Nice serve, deep.
Yeah, really teeing off on that serve. Almost going back behind Sterling there. So a confident start here by Tom Evans.
Yeah, Tom is feeling more and more like at home playing pickleball. This is his living room right now.
Oh, and just wide by Sterling. So Sterling just trying to find his radar, get it locked in. So side out, Evans up 2-1. You can see Grabovic in the background there, just having words to himself. So maybe things aren't going his way in that second semi-final.
Zach is a grinder. I saw his also few matches in the group. Oh, nice.
Oh, great reach from Evans there. It was a bit of an arm wrestle, that rally. So side out, it's 2-1. Evans serving. Oh, the cross court just going into the net. So side out. Chance now for Sterling. Lovely third into the kitchen. Bit of cat and mouse. Pushing Evans back. Oh, but a lovely passing shot from Evans again, forcing the error from Sterling.
Yeah, I love that long, deep backhand approach on Robert's side, but unfortunately for him, Tom was able to get behind the ball.
Lovely down the line. Oh, just wide, I think.
It was wide, yes.
So the shadows coming across the court. It'd be interesting to see if that...
They play a lot of balls and the score is not moving, so which just shows how even right now these two players are.
Oh, lovely play by Evans. So quick to the net. So just showing how valuable getting that early net position is in this particular match. Producing the shot to come in behind.
Lovely.
Great reach from Sterling.
Beautiful angle of his volley. Surprised Tom. Nice
lovely.
angle.
Beautiful dipping cross court. Set that point up for Sterling.
Robert is using right now very well the width of the court, either at the net or in the middle of the court. He's, especially on the backhand side, he can create a very nice angle.
Lovely down the line from Evans. And that ball just going wide. So we're locked at 2 apiece on our way to 21 here in the men's singles open semi-finals. So in the background there you can see the second semi-final going underway. Looks like Kuznetsov just hit that one into the net. Are they swapping ends on that other side? So Grabovic looks like he's in control over there. Grabovic, I should say.
Yeah, you can say Grabovic also. I think that he will not be very offended. So Robert is up 3-2 now, and I don't know how you see this.
Just
Just missed the court, but Robert is quite a bit attacking Tom's backhand. He knows Tom's forehand is just a weapon, so he tries to push him into his backhand side. Because Tom's backhand is not as good as his forehand. That's definitely something he needs to work on a little more. And Robert just seems so that he figured out how to play rallies against Tom. Whatever I say,
I know it's still a pretty good backhand if you ask me.
I wouldn't mind having it, but definitely his forehand is much better.
But it just goes to show, doesn't it, that if that's a weakness, it really speaks volumes about how good these players are.
3-3.
And playing at the really high level, you really have to have all strokes. All strokes balance, because the pros they figure out right away and they will torture you on your weakness.
4-3.
4-3. Tom Evans with his nose in front. Oh, back down the line, and that's exactly what you were talking about, Jan. That's right. Deadly forehand.
Yeah, you don't want to feed
the beast.
Beast. I was just wondering, should I say that name?
Side out.
He's human. Just hitting that one into the net. So sending a signal here to Sterling, opening up a 2-point lead.
Beautiful.
And Sterling sending a signal of his own straight down the line with that double-handed backhand.
4-5.
Now this is beautiful how he's mixing it up now, because
lovely play. Great defense from Sterling, but that Evans put away was just too much.
I like how Robert is mixing up now, because Tom is thinking he's going to get the balls only on backhand side, and that down the line backhand on the Tom's forehand.
Another crushing forehand from Evans.
Yep, you called him beast in a good way, and his forehand is just extraordinary.
It's just so hard to control that drive. It is just so much sting on it. Oh, and back behind.
Yep.
That's a class play right there from Tom Evans.
Yeah. So the thing is, as you can see, Tom is starting to camp more on his backhand side, and maybe opening up his forehand side a little more. But Robert has to make a little more surprise strokes. Not like this one.
No, that one off the edge of the paddle.
Yeah. So this is nice when you play the opponent, and during the play you make those adjustments.
Timeout receiver, 8-4, 1 minute.
So Tom Sterling going for a timeout, a good timeout you would have to say, because it was quite an arm wrestle to start with, but Tom Evans just pulling away here in the men's singles semi-final.
Yeah, absolutely. He was very close to Tom for a certain time. Was Tom's forehand and then cross. Good angles, but it is easier said than done.
Easier said than done when you're playing at this level. And like you say, Sterling started attacking that backhand, but Evans has recalibrated.
Yes.
Just long. Well, not just, it was well long. So Sterling, a small opportunity here. So a good timeout, some would say, forcing an error, perhaps.
That was beautiful.
Lovely play by Sterling.
I really love his angles to Tom's backhand side.
5-8.
That's it, yeah.
And he is work. Oh, and he's gone back behind.
Lovely.
On the stretch, to have that control on that shot, Jan, is unbelievable.
And he is mixing up the strokes, forehand, backhand on Tom's side. So
down the line from Evans, back
Right out.
behind.
Beautiful.
Neat play.
Beautiful on Tom's side.
And in,
Well-
the, in the background there, Grubovic just hitting a winner down the line.
8-6.
It's 8-6 here. Evans in control.
Side out.
Oh. Just not getting the full flight on that ball there, Evans.
6-8.
Pushing that one into the net.
Side
Oh.
out.
I like Robert's backhand quite a bit, especially those dinking angled backhands. You know, this forehand was probably not the best one. He could probably have played
8-6.
backhand because he opened his court so much, going on all the way on the backhand side, playing forehand.
A lovely deep return from Sterling.
Side out.
Yeah. Put a lot of pressure on Evans right from the start there with that deep return to the back corner.
6-8.
Yeah, very good return starting with.
And a great return of serve there from Evans, setting himself up
Side out.
perfectly. So really just showing the importance of getting that good deep return, even at this level.
8-6. Point.
Stinging serve there from Evans,
Good.
forcing the error from Sterling.
Good point for Tom. He really needed to get away from the point
9-6.
8. I think this could be a little boost for his mental part now.
Side out.
Oh, just clipping the tape and going wide for Evans. That looked
6-9.
like it was going to be a winner until it
Yes.
hit the tape.
Yes, he had him.
Oh, was that a tweener?
It was.
Wow.
Side out.
Well, he has got long legs. Nice play.
9-6.
Evans to bring it in. Lovely cross court. Going back down the line, just clipping the line. Oh, great get from Evans. The tweener
Point.
not working.
That was a little too much show here.
Just
He forgot to lift up his left foot. left leg.
He just needed to get it back across and it would have been happy
10-6.
days. But instead, it's a 4-point lead to Evans. Lovely serve. That had some
11-6.
extra crack on it.
Change
And
in.
we're
1 minute
swapping
timeout.
ends here in the men's singles open semi-final. It's Tom Evans in front and sort of opened up a nice convincing lead here. 5-point lead, 11-6. And yeah, how do you see this playing out, Jan? It's there's no doubt Robert has the skills to push
Absolutely.
Evans.
Yeah, I mean, there is a pendulum again moving from one player to another. It looks like every player gets 2-3 points in a row, and then the other opponent is playing. I really like how Tom has adjusted. You know, after
Mhm.
being initially down 3-4, I believe. His footwork is great. He's lean. He's
15
fast, so
Mm.
he has no problem to run around his backhand.
He is a fantastic
Yeah,
athlete. He's
yeah.
unbelievable.
So Robert is probably running out of ideas right now. So obviously there are options for him, but he needs to also execute the strokes.
Yeah.
Every missed stroke now would be
Time in.
No,
The
he
score is
has
11.
had a
Hurt.
chance to have a chat to his coach, Sumi Rajpal, who's on the side of the court there.
oh,
Point.
lovely,
Really
very nice.
punching it back to the forehand that
Yep.
time. So
Nice forehand warm up.
12-6.
That cross court forehand was lovely.
12-6 now. Oh, lovely whipping cross court. Really running Evans around here.
Oh, he had him.
Evans. Good heavens, Evans. That was an amazing point.
This point had it all.
He really had to dig
13-6.
deep covering the court there.
Yeah. But Tom has covered the court fantastic.
Oh!
Side out.
I was going to say, is there nothing Tom Evans can't do at the moment, but that one just going wide.
Yeah. But his
6-13.
footwork is just fantastic. Tom is gliding on the court. He just effortlessly runs from one spot of the court to another. It's really difficult to finish the rally against Tom.
Beautiful placement down the line.
Side out.
And another, so not point, yeah.
So
13-6.
13-6. Evans in the driver's seat at the moment.
Oh, nice split there.
And
And another one.
oh,
He
Right
nearly
out.
got it.
he almost got that ball too.
He just
young.
showed us how fast he is. Oh, that's fantastic. cover.
He's like a leopard.
Right. And Robert has to play one more ball and one more ball and one more ball
Exactly.
to win the rally.
6-13.
So, but all the credit to Robert. He's trying to do his best.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
That,
And it was all set up with that pinpoint
yeah.
down the line from Evans.
Yeah.
Really created that room, and then the put away.
Yeah, the forehand, Robert's forehand was just simply too high and gave lots of options to Tom to finish the rally. So it's this sport can be practice and train so much more. So the next time when
13-6.
Robert plays his forehand down the line, he probably would be able to do it a little better.
Point.
And definitely better than this backhand.
So
So
Tom now 14-6. So the other looks like the other semi-final has
it's
now concluded.
finished.
14-6.
So it looks like Grabovic will be through to the final. So the winner of this, and that's
Point.
landed in, will meet Zach Grabovic in the gold medal match.
I like
15-6.
the body language of Tom in this match. He's still agile. He's still fast moving. And,
Point.
That's just
just how he read this rally, the ball coming, nice third shot drop, and moving to the net right away to finish the stroke with his
16-6.
volley. Beautiful.
and like you say, Robert must now be
Point.
thinking, what do I have to do
Yeah.
to win a point here? He's thrown everything except
Yeah.
the kitchen sink at Tom Evans.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can see the body language is a little different now.
Or should I should
17-6.
say the kitchen dink, maybe.
Kitchen dink, kitchen sink. I thought like you were thinking about sink, yeah. Uh-oh.
Well, that went so high.
Point.
Oh,
Nice reach on his backhand volley. Tom just showed how flexible he is as well.
and Tom
18-6.
just really pulling away now from Robert Sterling.
Tom is not slowing down. The speed he started
Oh,
is still
lovely shot by Sterling, but just
Side
ooh,
out.
cheeky.
there. Yeah. He should have won this point twice.
He was just
What?
making sure.
That's right. So we have 6-18 from the perspective of Robert. And I have to say, I like how Robert is playing. It's just
6-18.
Tom is today difficult
Side out.
to beat.
Yeah, absolutely. And it has been a long day, and it has actually
18-6.
been a warm day. So these
Yeah.
players have had to have, we had to cram basically 2 days' play into one.
Oh,
right.
Stunning cross court.
Now his backhand is even working, so
Wow.
that is pretty scary.
Yeah.
So, but look at Tom, how lean he is. Robert is, of course, also lean, but
19-6.
Tom is extra lean. So I think with his body, beautiful. He can go on and on like a Duracell rabbit.
Yeah.
26.
And we've got a match point here. to go into the gold medal match.
Side out.
Oh,
Nice.
Robert's got one more throw of the dice here.
He still wants to have
6-20.
a few more balls to have on the center court.
Oh, beautiful
Side out.
placement. Evans in full control.
26.
20 points to 6. Match point.
Side out.
Oh. We just have to wait a little longer,
Yeah.
Sterling.
The last ball sometimes doesn't come that easy.
6-20.
So the lights will be coming on soon as the shadows from across the court have now dissipated. Oh, and
well,
Tom,
behind Robert.
he's done that a few times today. Probably part of his strategy going into this match was to go back behind Sterling.
26.
20 points to 6. Match point.
And that was
And that's
wide.
wide, and that
And
makes it
21-6.
21 points to 6. Tom Evans with a convincing win over Robert Sterling here in the men's singles open semi-final. Let's go courtside and have a chat to Mr. Evans himself.
Now move on to the Open Women's Singles, which is going to be a fantastic affair again. And we have two amazing semi-finals ahead of us. We haven't decided yet which one's going to be on the show floor. We're going to flip a coin for that one. So we're just going to announce each semi-finalist and bring them to court 7 for the flipping of the coin.
Tom, wow, that was impressive. Tell us about that match.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great match. Rob's playing unbelievably well. I've heard a lot about him. Great competitor. He's playing unbelievably. I knew I had to be really zoned in to do well, and when I'm zoned in, I always back myself. And yeah, I got it done, luckily. But yeah, he's a great player. I mean, it was an amazing match.
Yeah, it was a bit of an arm wrestle at the start, bit of to and fro. You felt like you were both getting a feel for each other, but then you sort of pulled away 8-4 and then started to really gain some momentum. Did you have a particular strategy that you were playing to?
Yeah, well, I just have my set game plan that I try to stick to against everyone. At the start, I was, feeling him out, he was feeling me out type thing. And it was just a matter of, I missed quite a few passing shots and just dialing those in. Found a few, brought them in a little bit, and then they started working, and then I started building from that, build confidence, and then, yeah, I got it done. But yeah, at the start, it was very to and fro for a while there. It could have gone either way. That's how momentum works, and I'm just glad it went my way.
Yeah, well, it certainly did. How do you feel now going into the gold medal match? It's going to be against Zach Grabovic. How and he's your mate, he's your doubles partner. How do you feel going into that match?
I feel great. I mean, I'm just excited to play. I'm really happy to play him in the final. He's one of my great mates. Can't complain. 2 Victorians in the final, both in the same NPL team. I mean, I'm just excited. Whatever happens, happens. If I win, it's a bonus. If I don't, I'm happy Zach wins. So, I mean, I'm just excited to play.
I know, you Victorians, you've cleaned up here in Queensland this week. It's crazy. Well, congratulations, you're into the final.
Thanks, mate.
What an amazing match. We've now got the women's semi-final action coming up very soon. So we'll take a quick break and be back with the women's semi-finals action very soon.
This is Steve Dawson from ProKenix. I'm the designer and originator of all ProKenix pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries. This is Steve Dawson from ProKenix. I'm the designer and originator of all ProKenix pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries.
Very own pickleball court here at QT, courtesy of the National Pickleball League. NPL, let's go!
This is Steve Dawson from ProKenix. I'm the designer and originator of all ProKenix pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries.
And we're back underway here. It's the women's singles. Let's just change that. So it's the women's singles action here. The semi-final action here at WPC, the World Pickleball Championship event here in Brisbane at Redcliffe Tennis Centre. It's a Focus Pickleball Centre, and we are focused on the women's singles open semi-finals. Closest to camera, we've got Andy Dikosavljevic, who has been in sensational form all weekend, as too has Nicola Schumann. And that one just going wide there for Andy.
2-0.
So 2-0 to Schumann to start with. This should be a great match, Jan.
Well, it is already a great match. Oh my word.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, Nicola is hitting the ball as fast, as strong as she can.
She's really come to play. Nice placement from Schumann. Oh, and she was going to push that one down the line, but just not getting it onto the paddle.
She took off her eyes from the ball, and the ball bounced a
0-3.
little lower than she expected.
So Andy just a little shell-shocked at the moment.
Very nice. Her forehand is another weapon. We
3-0.
can watch her forehand over and over.
Oof. Backhand just going into the net there. Luckily for Dikosavljevic.
0-3.
0-3.
Oh,
beautiful
lovely.
cross court back behind from Andy. Brings up her first point.
Nice off-speed
1-3.
angle.
Oh, saw the line, but the line closed and then pushed that shot wide there,
2-3.
Nicola Schumann. So 2-3. So the other semi-final in the Women's Singles Open is being played at the same time in the court at the far end. You can probably see that in the background.
That's right.
And that's between
3-3.
Leona Huynh and Helena Spiritus. So we'll soon know who our gold medalists are, but that's pinpoint perfection from Nicola Schumann.
3-3.
3-3 here. Ooh, Andy getting out of jail. She didn't quite get hold of that double-handed backhand.
3-3.
Got enough on it. Oh, lovely play.
I like how Andy is coming to the net. Even when she's returning the ball, she waits a little bit and then she comes
4-3.
comes to the net. Oh, sorry. Even if she serves, she comes to net. And that is, I believe.
Right, now Schumann coming to the net.
Yeah.
Nicely worked.
She probably heard us speaking about coming to the net. Well, we all know that obviously with tennis players coming to pickleball, there is more ground stroke rallies. But eventually, whoever comes to the net has a much better position.
And a beautiful cross court from Dikosavljevic, forcing the error there from Schumann. Lovely placement and sets up the put away. That's great play from Andy.
I love that deep, slow backhand volley on Andy's side, which allowed her to come to the net.
So 5-3 here. Oh, and an unforced error. So 6-3 here. A nice 3-point lead now for Andy Dikosavljevic.
I think we have a side timeout. Oh, no,
Right.
no timeout.
Just
6
taking
3.
Taking
a
some
little
time.
extra time, yeah.
Point.
And there's, like
Yeah.
you say before, Andy coming straight to the net on the
Yes.
first opportunity. Smart play.
Even if she serves, and if Nicola
7-3.
doesn't come to the net, she is the next one coming to the net.
Point.
Yeah.
Oh, and a few errors now just creeping into Nicola Schumann's game. Is a timeout going far away? You would think you'd want to break this momentum if you can, and a timeout is a good way of doing it.
8-3.
Lovely down the line from Schumann. Forcing the error from
Foul.
Dikosavljevic.
3-8.
Lovely deep serve.
Stay out.
Oh, and just pushing that one wide. So
8-3.
nothing seeming to go right for Schumann at the moment. Oh, lovely reach,
Stay out.
but finished off by Nicola. So Schumann
3-8.
to bring it back in. Can she build some momentum of her
Stay
own?
out.
Not with shots like that, though.
Yeah, Andy is constantly making pressure, putting pressure on Nicola, and Nicola's
8-3.
movement on the back of the court is not really the best one. Oh, lovely.
Great.
Oh, it's in.
Oh, and it's in.
Beautiful.
It was still great pressure from Dikosavljevic there.
Yes.
Just unfortunate, or fortunate if you're Schumann, that that
For
one dropped
Nicola,
in. Yeah, absolutely.
Stay out.
Oh, that one not though.
Hmm.
So just a few too many unforced errors at the moment in Schumann's game to allowing her to
8-3.
put any pressure on at this point. So needs to cut those down if she's going to have any chance in this match. Oh, ooh.
She painted the line beautifully.
Stay out.
Lovely.
Beautiful
3-8.
play. Lovely deep return. On
Stay out.
just long.
Good eye.
So
Good
that
eye.
deep return allowing Andy to set herself up and really put the pressure on Nicola.
8-3.
8-3 as the sun goes down here at beautiful Redcliffe Tennis Centre here in Brisbane. Part of the World Pickleball Championship Series. Our next stop is beautiful
Point.
Andong in Korea. In just a few weeks' time, Yarn.
Probably in 1 month.
Yeah,
starting
6 to 9
6
June.
to 9 June. Yes, yes.
So if you haven't
9-3.
registered for that event, make sure you do, because it's going to be a stunning event. Summertime in Korea, there's no other time like it. Oh,
Right.
lovely put away from Dikosavljevic.
It's nice that Andy is still staying proactive. She is creating the game points. She's creating the situations on the court. Doesn't hang out on the baseline, and taking away the time from Nicola.
Are you
And
okay?
obviously, Nicola is not
Okay.
feeling great about under the pressure, and she
10-3.
actually might be feeling
So
some
10.
physical. Yeah.
10-3.
Point.
And a great put away and charging into the second half of this match, Yarn. So we'll swap ends here on our way to 21 here in the women's semi-final singles action. So Andy Dikosavljevic in full control here after a bit of an arm wrestle to start
At
with.
the beginning, yeah. Well, the last point it showed, I don't know how good Andy was a tennis player, but the way how she finished the previous rally with the overhead, absolutely like a no problem. Most of the girls are so good at the baseline, and when they get the ball over their shoulders. Overhead is part of their game, but maybe not the strongest one. With Andy, that was just like routine overhead.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even think about like, oh, overhead, what am I going to do?
Yeah, well, like you mentioned, her tennis background is strong. She played the college circuit in the US, and she was number 1 at her college. So she does have that strong tennis pedigree.
Yeah.
So, and it's obviously come to the fore here in this semi-final so far. She's really been allowed to dig deep into that reserve of knowledge that she brings from tennis.
And she has got all the strokes, because sometimes people might rush to the net, but then they don't have maybe big overhead. And the opponent will figure it out, and everything will be
That's
lobes
it.
and overhead. So
And
Nicola has a difficult position now, because
12-3.
she figured out that Andy can do even overhead. So I think she's running out of the options.
out.
And that one just going long. So Schumann a chance here. So the first point
3-12.
since the switch of ends going to Andy at the far end of the court. And
Point.
that must have just gone long. So close.
4-12.
So 4-12 here. Schumann gets her first point since switching ends. Oh, great reach. But too much
Fly out.
pressure from
Yeah.
Dikosavljevic.
And another nice overhead. So
Just-
she has good ground stroke, good volleys, good mid-court,
Just
good,
really
good overheads. everything.
constructing the point
That's right.
perfectly.
And over and again.
Oh, I think that
Fly
was good, yeah. Schumann, yeah. Nice little double-hander down the line.
That's what you need to
4-12.
do. Sneak into the net a little more. It's so much easier.
Here we
Here we
go.
go.
Oh.
Fly out.
Yeah,
But
but a good idea. Great
Exactly,
idea.
and
If she wants to change the progression of this game right now, she
Go
needs
for
to
it.
keep repeating this. Even if she loses, that's a new experience for her.
Fly out.
And maybe Andy will get a little
4-12.
tighter.
Yeah, well, if she knows Schumann is going to come to the net more and take that
Point.
more aggressive position,
Yep.
it could change the
5-12.
complexion of this match. And
And these were like two unforced errors, which never happened before.
that was a
Fire.
lovely spot hit there by Andy.
Yeah. So Nicola is trying now to slow
12-5.
down the lob serves, trying to get figuring out like what she can do against Andy, because Andy
Slice.
is like a machine right now. I don't think that this will work.
Fly
She
out.
did it 3 times. It didn't work 3 times. Lobs don't work, Nicola. Maybe you
She's so
should
strong
consider-
overhead.
13-5.
13-5. Beautiful camera angle
Right.
showing
Oh, my
not
word.
only the stunning sunset set, but the stunning down the line from Andy as well. Great work by our camera team.
14-5.
Fantastic.
Oh my word, that's pickleball perfection right
That's
there
right.
on that point from Andy.
Andy has an answer to every
15-5.
question right now.
Fly.
And just pushing that one long. So
16-5.
Andy in full control here and really racing away with this semi-final.
Fly.
Oh, going back down the same line. It's like a steam train racing towards the finish line here in the Women's Singles Open semi-final. Has Schumann
Thank you.
no, I thought we might be taking a timeout, but Schumann is battling on. She's facing a
17-5.
barrage of attack from Andy Dikosavljevic.
Fly out. 5-17. Stay out.
Oh, and just a service error there, just compounding Schumann's
17-5.
problems.
17-5.
17-5 here, just 4 points away from a gold medal berth. Oh,
Fantastic. Well, it is something. She probably did so far maybe 10 overheads, and every single time she placed
18-5.
the overhead well in the court.
and that one just
And another
long,
one.
was it?
I think that she carried over her weight to
Stay
the.
out.
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
side out. So
Yeah,
5-18.
she ended
here.
up in the kitchen.
5-18.
Or just long, I think the
Side out.
call, yeah. Schumann just asking, are you sure, ref? Maybe pleading, maybe wishful thinking.
Maybe wishing.
18-5.
So 18-5 here.
Oh,
Placement from
This was the
Dika
f-
Savlovic is just off the charts. Wow, 19-5 now. Just 2 points away from a gold medal berth. It looks like the
19-5.
other semi-final has concluded. Looping return from Schumann.
Point.
Just trying something new, but pushing that one wide. And that brings up a match point.
25.
And that goes
Yeah.
wide, and that's our match. It's 21 points to 5. Andy Dikasavlovic has defeated Nicola Schumann here in the Women's Singles Open semi-final here in Brisbane. Let's go courtside and have a chat to our winner, Andy Dikasavlovic.
The score is 21-5. Nicola, can I have your...
Come over here. Wow, Andy. It was a bit of an arm wrestle at the start, but then you sort of just clicked into gear and just really went on with it.
Yeah, I was just trying to be aggressive and stay aggressive. Yeah, I think it was just all clicked into place for me. I had a really good game, so yeah.
A really good game indeed. Like your overheads, that didn't look like there was a weakness there, and Schumann, she tried to change it up, but you had an answer for every question she asked.
Yeah, she was hitting me with a lot of variety, so I'm glad I kind of had an answer for everything. I think can't really say that every day you play, but yeah, no, I'm really proud of that match.
And it's probably a good match to have before you go into the gold medal match. So how are you feeling now going into that gold medal match?
Yeah, no, really good. Like, you know, that's a really good win for me, so I'm definitely feeling confident. Like, if I can play like that, you know, I've done my best on the day, right? Yeah.
You seem to be placing the ball almost at will. Even on full stretch, you were just getting that extra ball back and just putting that extra pressure on Schumann. Was that, I guess, part of your natural game?
Yeah, I was just trying to go hard on the passing shots, and I think, you know, they don't always work, but today they did, so I was just trying to keep swinging and not try to second guess myself or anything.
Well, congratulations, you're through to the gold medal match. It's going to be an absolute cracker, I believe, because the other semi-final was on at the same time. Is it Helena Spiritus that came through?
Yep.
So how are you feeling? Have you played Helena before?
Yeah, I mean, we had a cracker of a mixed final against Helena and her partner, so I haven't played her in singles, but I'm really looking forward to it, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, if you're looking forward to it, we're certainly looking forward to it. It's probably only a few moments away, so we've got a few finals to come up, but we'll see you very soon, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we'll go to a break now, and we'll be straight back with the men's final and then the women's final. And wow, just stay tuned here in Redcliffe, here at the World Pickleball Championship Series.
This is Steve Dawson from ProKennex. I'm the designer and originator of all ProKennex pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries. This is Steve Dawson from ProKennex. I'm the designer and originator of all ProKennex pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries.
Very own pickleball court here at QC, courtesy of the National Pickleball League. NPL, let's go, baby!
This is Steve Dawson from ProKennex. I'm the designer and originator of all ProKennex pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries.
And welcome back to Brisbane for the World Pickleball Series here in Redcliffe at the Focus Pickleball and Tennis Centre. And the players just warming up as we speak. So they're having their final hits. And we've got two absolute blinder of matches to finish with, Jan. The men's singles final and then the women's singles final. We've got Tom Evans in this match up against Zach Grabovic. What a match.
Yeah, I just talked to both Tom and Zach, both of them good friends, and as they say on the court right now, they are frenemies, not enemies or friends, but frenemies. So they played the doubles together. They played mixed doubles against each other, right? And now they are playing singles against each other. And so I asked them, like, do you ever play singles? And they say, yeah, we don't practice too much singles, but we play some games during our practice. And I said, like, so what are the statistics? And they said, yeah, we split.
Ooh.
And I said 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, and both of them chuckled and said, like, 50-50. But we'll see how it is going tonight. This is their first official match. Two good players, two maybe different styles, at least the body construction. We have one lean body, which is Tom, which can stretch, which can run, which can glide on the court. And then we have a heavy duty,
a big
Zach,
unit,
who also, I believe, either a football player or
played gridiron. He played rugby, and now he plays pickleball. So like, he's deceptively fast.
Yes,
there's no doubt about it.
That's
and we're
right.
underway. So Zach grabbing
1-0.
the first point of the match. 1-0. Lovely placement by Evans,
Point.
all but just wide on that shot. So Grabovic grabbing the first 2 points of the match.
Grabovic grabbed the first 2 points.
And every point will be so precious to each of these players. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah,
2-0.
We saw what can happen when Tom gets on a roll. So I think Zach will be doing everything in his power
Point.
to stop that from happening.
So far,
3-0.
Zach looks more dialed in. He doesn't seem to have some mental
Point.
challenges here. And obviously Tom wants to prove that he is
4-0.
as good or if not better than Zach. And I think that he's putting maybe too much pressure on him right now.
And a lovely passing shot from Grabovic, and it's a 5-0 lead here in the best of 3 games. So
5-0.
it's the best of 3, win by 2 to 11 for each game.
Point.
And Grabovic he's doing it all at the moment. So even his
6-0.
court coverage, we know how good Tom Evans is. Nice net play from Evans, putting the pressure on Evans, on Grabovic. So a chance here for Evans to put some points on the board.
0-6.
Wrestle back this margin that Grabovic has opened. Nice pick up.
Side out.
Oh, great hands at the net from Grabovic.
This side, Zach.
It's a lot of presence of Zach right now on the court. There's
6-0.
very little space beside him where Tom can go. Well positioned.
Side out.
Oh, lovely back behind from Evans. Showing his tennis experience there.
0-6. Side out.
And there's that presence. I think, that presence of Zach on the other side of the net.
6-0.
Just when you're trying to play that third shot drop.
Yeah.
Side out.
It's a scary presence right now, what Zach is producing on the court.
0-6.
0-6.
Point.
Nice dipping forehand cross court there from Evans, forcing the error from Grabovic, and he's
1-6.
on the board here. 1-6. Oh, and just
he had
wide. He
it.
was there,
He
ready
had
for it.
I think he needs to mentally a little bit cool down. Tom, I think that lots of thoughts are going through his head right now.
6-1. Side out.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely angle from Evans. Beautiful put away. And look at this beautiful venue, Jan. Beautiful sunset.
All the colors there.
Stunning
1-6.
play. The lights are on. It's all happening here in Redcliffe
Side out.
for the conclusion of the World Pickleball Championship event here in Brisbane. Even though it rained pretty much
6-1.
all day yesterday, today has been an absolute stunner of a day. Perfect day
Point.
for pickleball. And that was a perfect passing shot from Grabovic. And he's raced to a 7-1 lead here.
7-1. Point.
Oh, beautiful.
That's too good from Grabovic. It's 8-1 here.
8-1.
Wonder if Tom's thinking of a timeout.
Point.
Oh, a lovely cross-court passing shot from Grabovic. That really is class.
Nine 9-1.
Just in full control at the moment.
Point.
And just forcing the errors off the Evans paddle. And it's 10-1. Game
10-1.
point here.
Side out.
Nice play from Evans. That time returning down the centre of the court, and it allowed him to create an angle with his neck shot. So
1-10.
maybe there's an opportunity to do more of that.
Point.
Oh, just clipping the net and going wide for Grabovic.
2-10.
Nice play from Grabovic, controlling that net.
Point.
Very nice. Now, the thing is, Zach is a lefty, and that means that Tom has also to restructure his thinking about the passing shots, about the angles. He's feeding Zach's forehand
3-10.
volleys so many times, and that's why he's running more than...
Point.
A nice strong serve from Evans. Now we saw him in the semi-final put a few hard serves down on his
4-10.
opponent. This will give him confidence going into the second game. Oh,
Side out.
that was a
He was
big gamble from Grabovic.
balancing there, but good for him. He didn't
10-4.
end up in the kitchen with his feet.
Oh,
Side out.
that was a great reach from Tom there, and to be at full stretch and still be able to control the ball with
right.
a ball that
4-10.
had power behind it. Great play from Evans.
Point.
Oh, great play. It seems as though Evans is starting to settle a little now.
Yes, that's for sure. And I think it's not his physical abilities. I think he was just too excited how he started, and a couple of points were going
5-10.
quickly against him, but now he's dialing in.
And it's never easy to play someone you know, someone you train with, someone who's your friend. Oh.
Side out.
Oh.
Wonder how many scratches did he develop now?
It's not easy watching players go over. Thankfully, Evans not injured there. Rolling
10-5.
rolling into the side post, no less.
Point game.
Oh, and that's the first game of the men's singles open final. Oof, what a match. Grabovic got off to a flying start, but Evans worked his way back into that first game quite well, Jan. And I think that'll give him some encouragement going into this second game.
I think that's the new experience for Tom, because as they said that in the training, in the friendly matches, they're quite equal. But obviously Zach has much more experience from America, competing in singles, in APP, PPA tours. So when they started, I think Tom didn't understand what's happening suddenly, because he was used to play evenly with Zach. But I think his mindset was a little bit not in a right place. So we will see how, if he continues the betterment of the second part of the first game. But
here we go. Evans to bring it in. It is the second game.
Side out.
So into the second game here, and the lights
0-0.
well and truly on here at Redcliffe Tennis Centre.
Point.
Oh, lovely passing shot, just
Beautiful.
completely wrong footing Evans. Is Evans all right? Seemed a little bit tentative on that ankle. Did seem to wrong foot himself there.
He definitely wrong-footed him. I mean, Zach wrong-footed Tom, and hopefully his ankle is going to be okay. But again, about the story between these two guys, it's such a big difference to play friendly match and to play finals or any official match. I remember I have few kids.
Yes.
And in the friendly matches, I remember two of my daughters, they were
when they had to play each other.
Yeah, that was just fantastic at that time, tennis. And then they would come to official matches, and
time in.
there was only one person who was winning, so
1-0.
it's a different animal to play official matches.
Side out.
And Tom really controlling the net well there.
He's working the ball now much better.
That'll give him a lot of encouragement, I think.
0-1.
And belief. He's certainly got the game.
Point.
Oh,
beautiful.
stunning passing shot from
That was a
Evans.
bullet.
Wow.
That's what we hope. I mean, I hope you agree that we would like to have three games here tonight, because these guys can entertain us.
I think the crowd would love it too. And there's another one. So Evans now starting to add a few
That's right.
passing shot winners to his column. So it's not all one-way traffic here.
2-1.
Oh,
Side out.
And he got to that ball
that
as
was
well.
that was a deadly volley by Zach.
It was an absolute killer volley, and it just astounds me that Tom
1-2.
got a paddle to it.
Yes.
Obviously couldn't control it, but just speaks volumes about his court coverage. So Grabovic
2-2.
levels it up at 2-2 here in the second game.
Point.
Oh, that's a great passing shot from Grabovic. It's almost like saying to Tom, whatever you can do, I can do
3-2.
just as well.
Side out.
That was a lovely placement right deep in the back
Yes.
corner from Evans.
Yeah. And again, the same applies as before. You know, these two guys are having huge forehands. So if you
2-3.
stay away from your opponent's forehand, the chances are increasing that you will win this rally.
Oh, just
They just missed
wide.
it.
The opportunity was definitely there, but
3-2.
just pushing it wide. So Grabovic with his nose in front in the second game. Oh, great pressure from Grabovic there. So 4-2.
I loved how he kept moving closer and closer to the net and didn't keep
4-2.
Tom dictating the rally even though he was at the net.
He really cut off Tom's options. Oh. Oh, and another fall.
Side out.
Tom just asking his mate if he's all right. He's okay. Oh. So both players really throwing themselves into this match.
So lots
They
of,
might be
lots
friends,
of,
but
lots of prestige here on the
yeah.
line. Bragging
2-4.
rights. The first official match between two good friends.
definitely.
Point.
So Tom getting a cheap point from Grabovic there. He'll take it.
3-4. Point.
Oh, just clipping the tape, and that dropped in, did it?
Yep. With
4-4 now.
the kiss of the net.
4-4.
4-4.
Point.
Oh, lovely cross-court forehand from Evans. Just, yeah, so hard to
5-4.
control.
Side out.
That could have been a completely different story had it gone over. But it didn't, and it's back to Grabovic, who's down 4-5.
4-5. Side out.
Returning down the middle. And there's a couple of times Tom's returned down the middle and created the error.
Yeah, it's the return down the middle is the best because you are
5-4.
taking away the angles creation from your opponent. Like this.
Point.
Oh, Tom Evans.
Beautiful.
Lovely passing shot. That even had a bit of Nadal hook in it, yeah.
6-4.
6-4. Smacking serve.
Oh,
Oh.
he missed it, but a great idea.
Such a great idea, and I thought he was going to pull off a miracle there.
4-6.
Grabovic, what can he do? Ooh,
Point.
almost created.
That was a great idea.
Yeah.
He put himself outside of the pickleball court, but had he made
5-6.
that stroke, it would have been nice.
Point.
Oh, that was a
That
beautiful
was a
drop.
beautiful
Yeah.
shot from Grabovic. Just took a bit off it.
That's right. Yeah. Off-speed ball.
And when all of a
6-6.
sudden locked up at 6-6 here in the second game of the men's singles open final, Tom Evans hoping to send it to a third.
Side out.
And with shots like that, he will. Six,
6-6.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Side out.
beautiful return.
See the spin on that return. It just threw Tom off just the slightest, made it pop up, and then Zach was there to
And it bounced
punish.
on the
Six,
bounce on
six.
the line as well. So line help a little bit skidding.
Point.
ooh, just off the side of the racket. Oh, the paddle, I should say.
7,
What am
6.
I saying?
Pickleball racket. Yeah.
Wash my mouth out. Oh,
Point.
ooh, just wide.
We have another athlete here running on the court.
8-6.
8,
The
6.
athlete is the cameraman. He's getting some great
Workout.
footage. Oh, superb shot from Grabovic.
Point.
Oh,
that was-
nice.
Fantastic construction of the point, like cat and mouse.
Timeout. Receiving team, 1 minute.
Grabovic coming up trumps at the moment. That was, like you said, that last point was so well
Yeah.
constructed. And you can see why he's a top 30 PPA player from the USA with examples like that.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows that Zach can not only hit big, but he can also come with the trick shots, you know. And suddenly he started to slow down, playing cat and mouse at the net, and it looks like Tom doesn't know what to do. And so, yeah, I mean, Tom should not be disappointed if this match is not going to win, because obviously there is a lot of experiences from the matches like this on Zach's side, and he's just showing us, you know, whenever Tom comes close, Zach pulls from his
15
sleeve
seconds.
something else, you know.
Absolutely. And like you say, Zach has changed his game because Tom was out to a 6-4
that's right.
6-4 lead there, and Zach has just
Yep.
grabbed.
Tom
Time in.
started to
Tom, no
field ball
timeouts this
quite
game.
well.
Zach
His
is good.
forehands were
Timeout.
great,
Time
even
in.
backhand.
Score is
So Zach had to slow down a
9-6.
little bit and create more angles. And
So possibly 2 points away from a gold medal
Side
here,
out.
Grabovic. Oop. But if Tom can force his hand here and take this game to a third,
6, 9.
you'd think if this game went to a third,
I wish they will, but
be
I'm not 100%
Right out.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tom.
It's in my eyes right now. I don't want to do any predictions, but
9-6.
Zach has more experience from playing matches
Point.
like this.
And here we go. It's gold medal. Championship point for Zach Grabovic.
10, 6.
He has really announced himself on the Australian continent during this tournament.
Side out.
Oh, and he just missed the opportunity.
Yep. Well, one more chance
He's
for
left
Tom.
the door open for Tom here.
6, 10.
Oh,
Point.
getting the roll
Well, sometimes balls like this can change
can change matches.
the whole match. Yeah.
7, 10.
And Tom's a fighter. There's no doubt about that. Give him half a chance and he'll take it.
Side out.
A beautiful deep return, and as you said, down the middle. So Tom couldn't really create any angles. Plus the ball skid on the baseline, so he was actually
10,
having
7.
difficulties to get his ball behind the ball.
So another gold medal point here for Grabovic. Evans coming to the net super quickly.
The double bounce.
And is that...
We don't know.
Side out.
Oh, side out.
It was a double bounce.
Oh,
7, 10.
It would have been a
that would have been the
perfect.
shot of the tournament.
Point.
There we go. Tom edging closer here. You can never count Mr. Evans out.
8, 10.
Exciting.
Side out.
Oh,
Wrong.
great point.
Wrong selection on Tom. He had a sitter there. He should have gone for drive and not placement.
Now, will it be third time lucky for Zach
10-8.
Grabovic here? Third match point, third gold medal point.
Point.
And there it is. In straight games, Zach Grabovic has won
Great game,
11-5, 11-8 in an absolute perler of a performance here in the Men's Singles Open. Let's go courtside and have a chat to our new champion. Zach, get over here. Wow. Congratulations, Zach. Come over here. Tell us about that match. It was straight games, but it was a tough tussle.
Yeah, it didn't feel like straight games. I mean, Tom and I, we train together every day. We know each other's games really well. We know exactly what we want to do to each other. And so I just came out, tried to play strong straight away. I mean, even up 6-0 on the first serve, I was like, this isn't far from done. I knew he had a lot of fight in him, and I knew at any point he can just come out and just hit me off the court. So, no, I was really, really happy I was able to maintain my level and get it done in 2, because I don't know if I would have got it done in 3 if it changed. So
yeah, well, I must admit I was thinking the same thing, because Tom really fought to come back to 8-10, and I was thinking, oh, if this goes to a third, because you would have to dig deep and find something else. But you did in the straight games win. You had an answer to everything Tom threw at you.
yeah, I mean, again, we train together. I know what he wants, what he's going to fall back to, and so I've had a lot of experience. He's had a lot of experience. I personally tried to do things that I necessarily wouldn't do. So I tried to play a little different to try and give him a different look, and I think that threw him off on quite a few points, especially early on. But yeah, I mean, I was happy to get that point closed out. I thought I could have closed it out on the first one, but he held in there, and then he's got a ripping forehand. He's got a beautiful feel on his backhand, and he can cover the court like no one else I've seen. So there's no easy point, no matter what the score looks like, what a point looks like. Nothing's easy about it against Tom. So it was fantastic. I'm really happy to come away with the win there.
Well, congratulations. You're our new gold medalist, our new champion. Congratulations. Our new Men's Open singles champion here in Brisbane. So up next, we've got the Women's Open final, which is going to be an absolute scorcher of a match as well. So we'll take a quick commercial break and be back very soon. Thanks heaps, man. That was...
Very own pickleball court here at QC, courtesy of the National Pickleball League.
This is Steve Dawson from ProCanix. I'm the designer and originator of all ProCanix pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries. This is Steve Dawson from ProCanix. I'm the designer and originator of all ProCanix pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries.
Here at QC, courtesy of the National Pickleball League.
And we're back. Jan, this is our final match of the WPC event, the World Pickleball Championship event here in Brisbane. And what a way to finish the women's singles final. We're off to Korea next on the World Pickleball Championship, and this is the perfect way to bridge that gap between now and then.
That's right, yeah. So this is the last match of a whole 3 days tournament here. We are very, very grateful to the local tournament site, Redcliffe tennis club.
Chris Novich and the team here, absolute
he was
legends.
He was a very, very good host. And if anybody would want to do any tournaments, I think this is the place.
Even corporate days or, kids programs, this is the place to do it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They have invested. They believe in pickleball. They still do have some tennis courts. Maybe it's a time to convert more tennis courts into pickleball. But it's still perfect. I don't even know how many courts do we have, 12 here or 14?
Well, and they've, not only hosted this event, but they're starting to host major events all the time now. And everybody raves about this facility. So it's a credit to the team.
And it's very close to the beach, basically maybe 2 minutes drive to the beach.
Beautiful location.
I had the opportunity to actually be in the hotel or whatever it is, apartment, which is right on the beach. And so if you ever want come to this neck of the woods, this is definitely the place where you will come and make a holiday. And if you're a pickleball player, you can actually play pickleball here every day.
Of course.
So we are very grateful, and obviously our partner in Australia, NPL, they are terrific. I came here, but this tournament was so easy for me because these two guys were running it all by themselves. So I especially enjoyed this one here. So big shout out to Ron and Dave. And obviously I would like to thank to Gordon here, who is faithfully coming to all our tournaments, and obviously David, who
our production manager. Come in, Dave.
Who normally that's Dave, yeah. That's his finger, that is thumb. So he usually doesn't want to be on camera unless he does his selfies when he travels somewhere at the airport. So it's a good team here, and it's my deepest gratitude to all of you guys, with putting this together.
And speaking of great things, two absolutely fantastic
0-0
players on court now. We're about to get underway, and here we go. Helena Spiritus is furthest from camera, and Andy Dikosavljevic closest to camera. And it's the first point to
1-0
Dikosavljevic. So we're underway. So this is the best of three. This will be like the men's, the best of three, win by 2, first to 11. Best of 3 games. So this will be potentially a real arm wrestle between these two players.
Yeah. Do we know anything about the history of these two girls?
Head to head, I don't believe they've played before.
They've never played before.
So this is the first time, and they both know of each other. So it'll be interesting to see how they approach this match.
So there will be a lot of exploring of the game styles, and we'll see if it will be an even match or if there will be lots of adjustments.
Side out.
And just an unforced error there from Spiritus. So 1-1.
Definitely Helena is coming to the net.
Stunning passing, dipping passing shot from Dikosavljevic.
So now we can see Andy. Before she was rushing to the net. Now she is more like covering the baseline, and she does it still quite well.
Oh, great play by Spiritus.
Helena just like, not this time. I can do as good as you can.
Absolutely. So. And she's so tall. She's like an albatross at that net. So it's going to be
that's right.
Very daunting for Andy to...
Difficult to pass.
Point.
Yep.
And I mean that, in the most graceful of terms.
Of course, of course. You are tall too, so contrary to me.
I'm a short... Well, I was about to say a rude word, but I'm very short compared to some of the boys that are on the tour, that's for sure. Nice deep shot from Andy. Spiritus at the net. Keeping Andy back.
that was a wrong selection on Helena's. You know, she had all the control. She should have gone for a good swinging volley.
2-2. Point.
And momentum shifted.
So
3-2.
3-2. Andy just with a nose in front.
Side out.
And perhaps that approach to the net just forcing the error from Andy there.
2-3.
So it's a little bit different to the semi-final we saw before.
It's more even. Helena is going to try to dictate the mid of the court. But she needs to put the ball in. But
3-2.
this time, Andy, I see her running more than Helena.
Side out.
And I don't think that would worry Andy at all. I think she's
as long as she
2-3.
can handle those running, because with every run she's getting less and less behind the ball.
Lovely placement from Helena. Great net play.
Lovely.
Great play by both players there.
3-2. Point.
Interestingly enough, Andy is not coming to the net. Before she was
4-2.
rushing to the net every single time. Now she's staying at the baseline.
It's a little change in game plan, perhaps. But now that she's there, she really puts away that point.
Her signature overhead.
5-2.
It's amazing how well she can place all her overheads.
Point.
Oh, stunning passing shot. So Duka Salovic opening up a commanding lead here in the first game. 6-2 now. Will Helena reach for a timeout?
Point.
Another great
Timeout.
angle.
Receiving team, 1
Stunning
minute.
passing shot from Andy. And when Helena comes to the net, you really have to nail your passing shots, and you've got to give the credit to Andy. That's exactly what she's done, and she's opened up a 7-2 lead here, Jan.
She is beautifully rolling the balls. You know, she knows Helena is, as you said, she is very tall. She has a great reach. So when you have opponent like that, you want your opponent to reach down, not up or to the side, but reach down. And she actually succeeded to pass by. You know, I was thinking like Helena could have reached the ball, but that just shows how precise Andy is with her passing shots, and they are really great off speed raw balls. And so we'll see how she does next.
Score is 7-2.
7-2.
Point.
And another one.
And Andy is really dialed in right now. There's not
8-2.
many passing shot opportunities she's missing. And that's putting pressure on Spiritus.
Point.
Oh, my word.
And there really speaks.
9-2.
Just making Spiritus play that extra shot.
Point.
Oh, wow.
Back and down the line is just fantastic. I wonder if Helena should not
10-2.
start hitting more on Andy's forehand. Exactly.
Goes in, coming to the net again.
Side out.
It looks like Andy likes having a target at the net. So
2-10.
Because she seems supremely confident in her passing shots at the moment.
That's a different Andy as in the semifinals.
Great play. Both players just trying to change it up there.
And Andy perceived the ball really well. She stayed on the left side, and that's exactly where she got it.
Game point, and there's the game. So the first game after a bit of an arm wrestle at the start, a convincing first game for Andy Dikosaljevic over Helena Spiritus here in the women's singles final here in Brisbane. The World Pickleball Championship here live from Redcliffe, the Focus Pickleball Centre. Wow. Andy has really just showed her colours, hasn't she?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a different Andy than in semifinals. In semifinals, she was rushing to the net. She was creating the angles, the pressure on her opponent. Now she's hanging out at the baseline, but she's still able to create angles and down the line shots. Amazing. I really think that she is a very, very complete player who is fast and who just I think that she must have been a really good tennis player, because this is unbelievable how much control does she have with every single stroke, regardless where on the court she is.
Absolutely. So here's the second game. We're underway.
Lovely. Lovely.
Zero, zero.
So let's hope that Helena will just come back to the match and we will have 3 games here.
Side out.
Oh, just long.
0-0. Side out.
Ooh. So a few errors, unforced errors from both players here in the second game, because it really is do or die now here for Helena.
0-0.
She'll want to grab the advantage here if she can.
Side out.
Oh. She had to go for it. You didn't know if that was going to go in or out.
That's right, yeah. So it's regardless if you attack Andy's forehand or backhand, you know, you really need to do it properly.
Nice deep return from Spiritus, but just took her eye off the ball there perhaps. So first points in the second game going to Andy Dikosaljevic. Already up 1 game to love, and just the power on those cross-court ground strokes taking their toll on Spiritus.
Point.
Yeah, she disguises so well the paddle, the direction of the ball. I couldn't tell if she was going down the line or cross-court, and most likely Helena had her doubts as well.
3-0.
So jumping out to a 3-0 lead here.
Side out.
So Helena staying back on that return. So maybe a possible change of tactic.
0-3. Side out.
Oh, and just an unforced error here. The body language of Spiritus just looks a little bit flat.
Yeah. I mean, no wonder she's thinking what to do, but it's just she hit a good, decent return down the middle of the court, but Andy was just able to create an angle even from that.
Point.
Yeah.
Just not getting over that one. So
5-0.
Dikosaljevic really running away with this.
Point.
Second game here. Helena needs to reach for a timeout or something here just to stop the bleed.
6-0.
Lovely. Oh, lovely aggression.
She followed up.
Coming.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Just.
She reads the
$7-0.
rallies, the game so well.
Point.
And
8-0.
8-0 now. Andy Dikosaljevic in full control here, and wow, I swear this is like watching a highlights reel in live action. Andy,
that's unbelievable.
Is
9-0.
just on fire.
The control and another one.
Oh wow! Somebody call the fire department, because Andy is just setting the court alight right now.
Point, game, match.
And that's the match right there. A very convincing win to Andy Dikasalevic here, 11-2, 11-0. Didn't really let Helena Spiritus in at all. Let's go and have a talk to our new Women's Open champion.
Can I get a wave at the camera, Andy? Thank you. Well played.
Please give it up for Andy, your Open Women's Singles winner. Well done.
Andy, come on over here. Oh my gosh, what did we just witness then? That was unbelievable.
Oh, well, first of all, thank you. No, I had a really good game, I think. Like, I just picked my targets and it kind of worked, which, yeah, going with it.
You sure did. Like, Jan and I were commentating that match, and we were just saying, like, this is like watching a live highlights reel. You were just reeling off shot after shot after shot. Have you ever played like that before?
Oh, definitely not. I think, yeah, it's definitely the best I've played, but it's good when you play good players and you kind of just want to bring it out of yourself. So I'm glad I could do that.
Yeah. Because we've all seen Helena play before, and she's no slouch. She's an absolute cracking player herself. But you didn't give her one look in. You were just so strong all over the court. So, wow, what happens next for you?
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, don't know. I'm just like really enjoying playing pickleball, playing with some great partners and great people. So I'm just going to keep chipping away at it.
Yeah. Because you've come from a very high tennis background. You were number one at your college in the States. Tell us about the college you were at and a bit about how tennis is helping you with your pickleball.
Yeah, and especially for singles, right? Like, I think, doubles, I require a lot of practice, but I feel like for singles, I've spent my whole life training for singles through tennis. It's very tennis-like with a few little iterations here and there. But yeah, I'm 6 years out of when I was at college, so went to Auburn University from 2014 to 2018. Yeah, and played 1, 2 in the lineup, had a really good team. Yeah, and that was a great experience, I think, to support my tennis, but now it feels like it's supporting my pickleball as well, which is awesome.
Well, it sure is. So with the World Pickleball Championship now going to the next stop, which will be Korea and possibly other tournaments later in the year, Bali and India and China. Are you thinking of those tournaments on your calendar?
Oh, I haven't looked at them yet, but that sounds awesome. Like, it's great that this tour, this global tour, which is, I think, sounds really unique. That doesn't sound like there's much like it, but yeah, that sounds awesome. I haven't really given it a good think yet about what to play, but if I can get some time off work, that doesn't sound too bad at all.
All right. Well, time. If you're listening to this and you're watching, we need some time off work so you can get to the road to Carmelina, because the world's best players, accumulate enough points, and winning this tournament, you'll accumulate some amazing points, and the best players will play off in Vietnam. In January.
Oh, that's awesome. No, that's great that we've got this global league going on. I mean, that's just really cool.
So, well, congratulations. That was like unbelievable to witness, and huge congratulations.
Thanks again. Thanks.
What can we say? We've just witnessed almost pickleball perfection with Andy Dikasalevic to wrap things up here at the World Pickleball Championship here in Redcliffe. As we sort of talked about, our next stop on the road to Carmelina is Korea, our Andong tournament in Korea, which is from June 6 to 9. So pack your bags and get ready to travel with us to one of the most beautiful spots in Asia for some more pickleball action with the World Pickleball Championship. We'll see you in a few weeks' time.